If you're after a Bluetooth speaker that is highly portable, lightweight with good battery life, it's tough and it's got good sound, then here I have the JBL Clip 4. However, as great as this little speaker is, it's not for everybody. So is it right for you? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's find out. So first up is the design of the speaker, because it does see a redesign over the previous Clip 3. It is now a squarer speaker than before because the Clip 3 was actually quite round. And underneath you've got this rubberized texture which helps it stay put on a rock, on a table, to stop it moving around whilst it's playing. Now the integrated carabiner in this speaker, which goes all the way around the outside, is a redesign, as I said, from the previous Clip 3. It's now a lot wider, so it's a lot easier to hook it onto other things. This actually helps give it a little bit of protection because the carabiner is wider than the speaker. So something bangs into the speaker, then it's going to hit this carabiner first before it hits the speaker. That definitely makes it a far tougher speaker for it. There is one downer to this though, is that it doesn't lay flat upright. So it'll actually lay flat like that, like a Google Mini, that type of thing. So you can't actually stand it upright. Oh, you can. Oh, there you go. It'd stand upright if you put it in some sand or something, but it's not going to stand upright all by itself. Button-wise, we've got 3 buttons on the front. We've got your play button in the middle, which will play and pause your music, but it also skip a track if you double press it. The volume keys are on either side, increasing your volume and decreasing it. And then on the back, we've got 2 buttons, one for your Bluetooth pairing mode and one for turning the speaker on and off. There is an LED on the top which will tell you whether it's charged or not. It doesn't really tell you how charged it is, it's just on or off. It will, however, start to blink red when it's starting to run low on power. And underneath we have a USB-C charging port, so this will charge over USB-C as well. Now I've already said that this thing is built tough because of the carabiner around the outside, but even without it, it's pretty tough anyway. So it is rated IP67 rated, which means not only is it waterproof, so you can put it into a meter of water for up to 30 minutes, but it is dust proof as well. So this means it doesn't matter where you take it. You can now take it down the beach without worrying about sand getting in it. So it really does become this bulletproof speaker that you can pretty much take anywhere. The previous generation Clip 3 was only IPX7 rated, so it wasn't dustproof. So that's an improvement over the previous generation. And there's a Bluetooth upgrade here too. So the Clip 3 had Bluetooth 4, this has Bluetooth 5.1, which means your connection is going to be rock solid. Battery life wise, you will get 10 hours of playtime from a single charge on this, and it will charge to full in about 3 hours using the USB-C port underneath. And now we get to probably some of the negatives of this speaker. So most JBL speakers, or most modern JBL speakers, are equipped with Party Boost, which allows you to pair a speaker with up to 99 other speakers so you can play the same music out of all the speakers at the same time. So speakers like the Flip 6, the Charge 5, the Extreme 3 can all do that. However, Clip 4 doesn't have that feature. It is a standalone speaker. You cannot pair it with any JBL speakers. So that might be a deal breaker for you. Now, I don't actually mind the feature missing because that's really not what this speaker is designed for. This speaker is designed to have music on the go and to take with you somewhere or on your travels. It's not really designed to be sitting at home paired up with a whole bunch of other speakers. So I don't think it's a feature that on this type of speaker you're really gonna miss. If you do actually want that Party Boost feature though, then you're gonna have to upgrade to some of JBL's slightly larger speakers like the JBL Flip 6. So features are all well and good, but what does it actually sound like? Well, you will get 5 watts of power out of this tiny speaker. Now that is easily enough sound to fill a room. And there's also an upgrade over the previous Clip 3, which only had 3 watts of power. The frequency response here is 100 Hz to 20 kHz, so you're not going to get any sort of bass thumping bass into this thing, but really in a speaker this size, you can't really expect it. So despite that restriction on paper, when you're actually listening to this thing, it actually sounds pretty good. So here's a sound test so you can hear it for yourself.
We come alive in the nighttime, something about how it is. In the moonlight, I look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime, you and I, we come alive.
Overall, I think this speaker sounds really good for its size. It's not as bassy as bigger speakers, but then again, you know, physics doing its thing, it was never going to be. However, the audio is clear. It doesn't get muffled like some other speakers. The vocals are still clear. It doesn't overpower the instruments behind it or the bass or vice versa. I wouldn't push this to high volumes though, so it is best suited to low to medium volumes. And at those volumes, it sounds really good. At high volumes, it can start to sound a little bit distorted, so keep it in that low to mid range. But even in that mid range, again, it's easily enough sound to fill a room. So I've been using this speaker for a few weeks now, and I have to say, it is one of the most used speakers in my house. I have got speakers that are bigger and better and sound louder and more detailed, but this speaker here probably currently gets the most use. Want to listen to some music out in the yard? Go grab the Clip 4. Want to take some music with you down the beach or the park? Go grab the Clip 4. Want to take some music with you whilst you're hiking or camping? Want to clip it onto your backpack? Go grab the Clip 4. Want to listen to some music whilst you're having a shower? Go grab the Clip 4. It is a great little speaker that you can take anywhere and it just feels bulletproof. Oh, it's not actually bulletproof, by the way, disclaimer, just in case anyone says otherwise. But no, great little speaker to take anywhere you like. Color-wise, it is available in 10 different colors, from basic colors through to some color combos, all the way through to camo. And price-wise, we are looking at about $80 retail, although I have seen it for as low as $50 on sale in several places. So should you buy it? Well, the JBL Clip 4 is not going to be the last word in audio fidelity, but then again, it was never going to be. However, if you want a speaker that is lightweight, robust, has good battery life, it's better than its predecessors, it's fully dust-proof, waterproof, improved sound, great battery life, rock-solid build, I might have repeated myself there, well, this pretty much fits the bill. At only $80, it is a great buy, and if you can find it on sale for $50, then it's an absolute bargain. Actually, at the time of this video, it's still $50 on Amazon, so I'll put some links in the description down below so you can go check it out for yourself. If, however, you want a speaker that's slightly bigger with a bit more bass but still portable, then it's worth checking out JBL's own Flip 6. I've done a review of that already. You can find it in the link up here. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.